Number 8, Moleman. Before Thanos was snapping, Moleman was clapping. Clapping back at the world that called him ugly and shoved him into a hole. Debuting in Fantastic Four number 1 in 1961, Harvey Elder, deformed, bitter, and done with your surface-level drama, found Subterranea, a hidden underground kingdom, and said, "Ha, bet." There he crowned himself Moleman, surrounded by local moloids and nightmare-fueled kaiju ready to ruin Manhattan's day. Despite having zero superpowers, no serum, no gamma rays, not even a tragic lightning bolt, Moleman thrives on big brain energy like disgusting toast in those Among Us days. He commands domed battle tanks, freeze rays, and armies of burrowing weirdos. In his first appearance, he actually immobilized the Fantastic Four with a ray gun and sicked giant monsters on New York like it was his personal sandbox. Respect the hustle. He's pulled off multiple surprise attacks, showing he may be human, but he's not one to underestimate. He's a recurring headache for the Marvel's first family, living proof that sometimes being petty, smart, and deeply committed to the mole aesthetic is all you need to be a threat. Subterranean tyrant? Sure. Underrated mastermind? Absolutely. Moleman stays plotting. Number 7, Super-Skrull, aka Clert. Why send 4 guys to do one alien's job? That's the Skrull motto, apparently. Enter Clert, the Super-Skrull, basically if the Fantastic Four got Control Seed into one angry green warrior. Making his explosive debut in Fantastic Four number 18 in 1963, Clert was Emperor Dorek VII's response to Earth's stretchy, fiery, invisible, and rocky problem. He's got Reed's elasticity, Sue's invisibility and force fields, Johnny's fire powers, and Ben's brute strength, all in one Skrull-shaped package. Bonus, his versions were even slightly stronger. At first, he mopped the floor with the Fantastic Four. Literally outmatched them on every level until Reed, king of the Deus Ex gadget, figured out Clert's powers were remotely powered and just turned them off like bad Wi-Fi. Still, Clert's no one-hit wonder. He returned smarter, stronger, and sometimes shooting cosmic energy blasts, teaming up with fellow villains or going solo on galaxy-shaking missions. He even had a glow-up during Annihilation, where he led an army to fight back against Annihilus, proving he's more than just a bootleg Fantastic Four. Powers? He's got them all. Stretching flame on, turning invisible, and smashing through walls like it's his day job. Add in alien military training and a Skrull arsenal, and he's basically Marvel's answer to what if one guy did too much. He's not just a copy, he's the blueprint for Skrull superiority. Number 6, Annihilus. You know that one bug in your room that just won't die? Now imagine if it has a nuclear death wand and wants to colonize the galaxy. That's Annihilus, the insectoid warlord of the Negative Zone, first crawling into Marvel canon in Fantastic Four Annual number 6 in 1968. Armed with the Cosmic Control Rod, basically the Infinity Vape of Destruction, Annihilus boasts super strength, flight, energy blast, and enough molecular hacks to make Reed Richards sweat through his lab coat. Oh, and thanks to the rod, he's basically immortal. Fantastic. Reed accidentally opened the portal to the Negative Zone, and Annihilus has been screaming, "Get off my antimatter lawn!" ever since. Whether he's invading Earth with armies of bug bots or teaming up with Blastar for evil bestie hours, he's persistent pain in the Fantastic Four's multiversal rear. His biggest flex came during Annihilation, where he said nah to just Earth and tried steamrolling the entire galaxy. He launched an Annihilation Wave, a cosmic insect swarm that wiped out planets and humbled entire empires, including the Skrulls and the Kree. That event solidified him as more than a niche bug villain. He became a top-tier cosmic threat. Annihilus also has a weird obsession with Franklin Richards, kidnapping the Omega-level kid like he's trying to win Worst Babysitter of the Year. Bottom line, Annihilus is not just some bug with a bad attitude, he's a cosmic tyrant with god-tier tech and genocidal ambitions. Number 5, Molecule Man. Meet Owen Reese, aka Molecule Man, a guy who can literally unmake your reality because he feels like it. First introduced in Fantastic Four number 20 in 1963, Owen started off as a lab tech who got zapped with a cosmic accident and decided, what if I ruined the periodic table forever? With control over all molecules, he can disintegrate, reshape, and warp matter and energy like cosmic arts and crafts projects. In his debut, he showed up in the Times Square wielding a wand like he's auditioning for evil Harry Potter. At first, he couldn't mess with living matter, which saved the Fantastic Four, barely. Reed tricked him, and Uatu the Watcher stepped in because things got that out of hand. Fun fact, when a Watcher shows up, it's never for brunch. Over time, though, Owen leveled up hard. That can't affect living things rule? Gone. He evolved into a near-omnipotent reality warper, putting him in league with cosmic titans like the Beyonder. In Secret Wars, he built Battleworld, a patchwork planet made of bits of shattered realities like it was his Pinterest project. He even helped reshape the entire multiverse in Secret Wars 2. Despite god-tier power, Molecule Man remains unstable, part tragic introvert, part existential bomb with abandonment issues. He's been a villain, an ally, a therapist for Beyonders, and a universal failsafe. If he was in a packaging, there would be a sign like handle with extreme caution and molecular respect. Number 4, Abrais. If eternity is the cosmic embodiment of everything, then Abrais is what happens when everything wakes up and chooses violence. First crashing into Marvel lore in Fantastic Four Annual in 2001, Abrais is entropy with attitude. Born from within eternity himself, Abrais is the living endgame of reality. His hobbies? Killing Galactus, breaking dimensions, and erasing existence with the ultimate nullifier like it's a universal delete button. In his debut, he started off strong by casually murdering an alternate Galactus to use his death as a cosmic GPS. Then, like your worst multiversal X, he started sending dimensional rifts into Earth 616, flexed on Uatu's alternate form, and brawled with Earth's finest like they were warm-up sets. Even Reed Richards' brain had to stop, drop, and do metaphysics to keep up. The only thing that saved literally everything? Franklin Richards resurrecting our Galactus, and Valeria Von Doom dropping some high IQ backup. Reed then used the ultimate nullifier, risking Eraser himself, to reboot the entire multiverse. Yes, Reed Richards had to factory reset reality to stop this guy. Powers? Abrais isn't bound by physics, logic, or polite storytelling. He warps reality, blasts on multiversal level, and tanks pretty much anything short of plot armor level cosmic interference. In short, Abrais is what the Marvel Cosmos has nightmares about. When he shows up, the multiverse gets real nervous real fast. Number 3, Kang the Conqueror. Kang isn't just your average villain. He's every version of himself across time at once, and he's here to ruin your past, present, and possibly multiple futures. First showing up as Ron Matut in Fantastic Four number 19 in 1963, Kang used his 40th century tech to roll into ancient Egypt like, I'm Pharaoh now. Turns out he's a descendant of Nathaniel Richards. Yes, Reed's dad. Awkward Thanksgiving dinners incoming. Kang's power set is less superpowers and more chronological nightmare. His battle armor forged from future tech gives him super strength, energy blasts, force fields, and the ability to bounce through time like it's a subway system. He's a genius tactician who's conquered timelines the way most people conquer Netflix queues. He's fought the Fantastic Four, the Avengers, and versions of himself. There's literally a council of Kangs. It's like a multiversal LinkedIn for egomaniacs. He once turned New York into his personal trophy room, trapped the Fantastic Four in a dystopian future, and in Avengers Forever, waged war across centuries just because he could. Kang is a multiversal manipulator, messing with cosmic forces to stay ahead of, well, himself. If time is a highway, Kang's the guy doing 300 miles per hour in a tank while swerving through every exit and honking at eternity. Fighting Kang means fighting a history test with lasers, and it's always your retake. Number 2, Galactus. Galactus isn't a villain in the usual tie you to the train track sense. He's more like a universal stomachache with legs. Making his epic debut in Fantastic Four number 48 to 50 in 1966, aka the legendary Galactus trilogy, he rolled up to Earth ready to chow down. His vibe? Less I want power, more I need your planet as a snack. Powered by the power cosmic, Galactus can warp reality, disintegrate matter, create life, and shoot beams that make nukes look like flashlights. His abilities are so vast, he casually empowers beings like the Silver Surfer just to do his grocery shopping. In short, if the Marvel Universe were an MMORPG, Galactus is the endgame raid boss who eats your save file. In his first appearance, he was only stopped because Reed Richards bluffed with the Ultimate Nullifier, a device so scary even Galactus went, "Nah, I'm good." Since then, he's feasted on galaxies, fought Thor, helped and fought the Fantastic Four, and once got turned into Galactus the Lifebringer, briefly deciding not to annihilate civilizations. Character growth. So yeah, Galactus isn't evil, he's just angry, and your planet's looking like an appetizer. Number 1, Dr. Doom. Victor Von Doom is what happens when you mix Iron Man's tech, Doctor Strange's spells, Elon Musk's ego, and give him a whole country to run. First appearing in Fantastic Four number 5 in 1962, he immediately established himself as Fantastic Four's worst nightmare, and not just because he speaks in third person like a Shakespeare villain doing cosplay. Doom's a genius scientist and a sorcerer, because being brilliant in one field isn't dramatic enough. He built time machines, armor that rivals Stark's, devices that stole the power cosmic from the Silver Surfer, and magical artifacts that let him punch demons in the face. You name it, Doom has probably hijacked it, upgraded it, and used it to monologue. His greatest hits include becoming God Emperor Doom during Secret 1984's Wars, and again in 2015's Secret Wars, where he literally recreated reality because he thought he could do it better. Nearly conquering Earth about once per fiscal quarter, running Latveria like a one-man fascist HOA where crime is low, tech is high, and backtalk gets you vaporized. But here's the twist. Doom isn't just evil. He truly believes he can rule the world better than everyone else. Sometimes he's even right, which is the scary part. The Fantastic Four may have brains and brawn, but Doom has brains, brawn, and a contingency plan involving time travel and ancient runes. He's not just the Fantastic Four's greatest foe, he's Marvel's ultimate, I could fix this if everyone got out of my way villain. And that's a wrap! From cosmic conquerors to sketchy alien knockoffs, these Fantastic Four villains have warped time, shattered realities, and made Reed Richards regret waking up that morning. Did your favorite sinister science experiment make the cut? Or is there an underrated doomsday device we missed that deserves to stretch their way into the top ranks? Drop your takes in the comments. We love a good villain debate. If you enjoyed this breakdown of cosmic chaos and villainous egos bigger than Ego himself, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more deep dives into the Marvel multiverse, hero-villain showdowns, and rankings that would make Uatu raise an eyebrow. Until next time.